There's a moment, right before everything changes, when the noise disappears. Not the noise around you, but the noise inside you. And when it finally goes quiet, that's when you realize something no one ever warned you about. Success is lonely. You don't notice it at first. It starts small, almost invisible. You're working late one night while everyone else is asleep, telling yourself this is temporary, that one day it'll all make sense. You scroll through your phone and see laughter, parties, people living loudly, and you tell yourself, I'll join them later. Later becomes next week, next month, next year, and somehow you don't even remember when you stopped being part of that world. Because while they were building memories, you were building something else, something quieter, something heavier, something that doesn't clap for you when you're tired, or hold your hand when you feel like breaking. And here's the part no one tells you. Success doesn't arrive with a crowd. It arrives alone. We grow up believing success looks like celebration, lights, applause, people cheering your name. But the truth, the real truth, is far more unsettling. Because the higher you go, the quieter it gets. The conversations change, the people change, and sometimes you change in ways you don't even recognize. There was a time when you could sit with your friends for hours, talking about nothing, just laughing, just being. Now, your mind doesn't slow down like that anymore. Even when you're sitting there, part of you is somewhere else, calculating, planning, worrying, becoming. And slowly, without realizing it, you start drifting. Not because you want to, but because you have to. Because the path you chose demands it. You start noticing things, little things, like how your goals don't make sense to the people around you anymore. You talk about growth, they talk about comfort. You talk about discipline, they talk about escape. And at first, you try to explain it. You try to bring them into your world. But eventually, you stop. Not out of arrogance, but out of exhaustion. Because it's tiring, trying to explain a fire to people who have never been burned by their own potential. And that's when it begins. The quiet separation. You still show up, you still smile, you still laugh. But something inside you knows you're no longer the same person sitting at that table. And they feel it too, even if they can't explain it. So the distance grows. Not loudly, not dramatically, but silently, like a shadow stretching at sunset. And here's the strange part. No one is wrong. They're not wrong for choosing comfort. You're not wrong for choosing growth. But growth comes at a cost, and the price is often misunderstood. It's not just time. It's not just effort. It's people, moments, versions of yourself that you'll never get back. And sometimes it's loneliness. There will be nights when you sit alone, staring at everything you've built, and instead of feeling proud, you feel empty. Not because you failed, but because there's no one who truly understands what it took. No one saw the nights you doubted yourself. No one heard the conversations you had with your own fear. No one felt the weight of choosing discipline when comfort was screaming your name. And when you finally reach a milestone, it feels quieter than you imagined. Because success doesn't shout, it whispers. And sometimes it whispers in an empty room. That's the part no one prepares you for. People will celebrate the result, but they'll never feel the journey. And that creates a strange kind of isolation, where you're surrounded by people but still feel alone. Not physically, but mentally, emotionally. Because you've seen things, felt things, become things that most people around you haven't. And you can't unsee it. You can't go back to thinking small, to dreaming small, to living small, even if you wanted to. And sometimes that realization hurts more than failure ever did. Because failure is loud. It's dramatic. It's visible. Loneliness is quiet. It sits with you in the dark. It follows you in your wins. It lingers in moments that are supposed to feel full, but somehow don't. And you start asking yourself questions you never thought you would. Was it worth it? Why does this feel different than I imagined? Why do I feel more disconnected now than when I had nothing? And the truth is uncomfortable. Because success doesn't just change your life. It changes your identity. You're no longer who you were, but you're not fully who you're becoming either. You're in between. And that space is lonely. It's a place where old conversations don't fit anymore, and new ones haven't found you yet. Where old friends feel distant and new connections feel unfamiliar. Where you're evolving, but still searching for where you belong. And that's where most people give up. Not because they can't succeed, but because they can't handle what success takes away. Because no one warned them that growth comes with grief. Grief for the person you used to be. Grief for the simplicity you left behind. Grief for the relationships that couldn't grow with you. But here's the deeper truth, the one hidden beneath all of this. Loneliness isn't a punishment. It's a transformation. It's the space where you meet yourself without distractions, without validation, without noise. And for most people, that's terrifying. Because when everything goes quiet, you can't hide anymore. You see your fears clearly. You hear your doubts louder. You confront the parts of yourself you've been avoiding. And in that silence, you either break or you become something stronger. There was a moment, maybe you felt it too, where everything around you slowed down and you realized no one is coming to save you. No one is going to understand your vision the way you do. No one is going to carry your weight. No one is going to walk this exact path for you. And instead of feeling scared, you felt something else, clarity. Because in that moment, you stopped waiting. You stopped explaining. You stopped needing approval. And you started owning it. Your path, your choices, your solitude. That's when loneliness changes. It stops feeling like emptiness and starts feeling like power. Because now, you're not alone because you were left behind. You're alone because you chose a different direction. And that difference is everything. The world will tell you to avoid loneliness, to escape it, to fill it with noise, people, distractions. But what if that's where your real strength is hiding? What if the silence is where your clarity lives? What if the distance is what allows you to see things others can't? Because when you're not constantly surrounded by voices, you finally hear your own. And it doesn't scream, it doesn't demand attention, it whispers, but it tells the truth. And that truth is what shapes you. Not the applause, not the recognition, not the validation, but the quiet decisions you make when no one is watching. The discipline you choose when no one is clapping. The sacrifices you make when no one understands. That's the real success. Not the outcome, but the person you become in the process. And yes, it's lonely. But maybe it's supposed to be. Because not everyone is meant to walk that path. Not everyone is meant to see what you see, feel what you feel, carry what you carry. And that's not a flaw. It's a filter, a separation between those who dream and those who do. So the next time you feel that emptiness, that silence, that distance, don't run from it. Sit with it, listen to it, understand it, because it's not there to break you. It's there to reveal you, the real you, the one beneath the noise, the one beneath the expectations, the one beneath the fear. And when you finally meet that version of yourself, you'll understand something most people never do. Success was never about the crowd. It was never about the applause. It was never about being seen. It was about becoming someone who could stand alone and still move forward, even when it's quiet, even when it's heavy, even when no one else understands. Because in the end, the loneliest path often leads to the most powerful version of you.